Hello, Downey Ducks. It's Miss G here for your art lessons for the week of May 4th through May 8th. I'm sorry I'm a couple days late. I wasn't feeling good yesterday or the day before, so I'm a few days late in getting these out to you. But if you are always, anytime you're ever looking for our art lessons, you can always find them on the Brockton Public Schools website, bpsma.org. And then you can look there for online learning, resources, and then click on art. So anyways, it has been so nice to be getting some of your art projects that you've been sending me through my email. Don't forget that you can also connect with me on Instagram, and my office hours are listed at the bottom, but feel free to email me at any time. I would love to hear from you. So I wanted to get out to you right away and let you know that next week we're going to be doing another Zoom art online. So so your times are listed here. So kindergarten is going to be Monday, March 11th at 11 a.m. Grade 1, Tuesday, March 12th at 1 p.m. Grade 2, Wednesday, March 13th at 11 a.m. Grade 3, Thursday, March 14th at 12 noon. Grade 4, Thursday, March 14th at 1 p.m. And grade 5, Friday, March 15th at 1 p.m. All Zooms do have a password in order for you to get in, unless you are just clicking the link from the email. So you'll need to go into your email, or you can also go I've also posted the links. I will also be posting the link on Clever and Microsoft Teams as well. If you click on the link, it should bring you right to the Zoom, and you shouldn't have to enter a password. If you do at all have to enter a password, you need to put in the word art with no capital letters. A lot of kids were having trouble getting in last week because they didn't realize that their caps lock was on, and therefore it was making their letters be capital. So we want to make sure that your letters are lowercase ART. That's your password to get in, okay? Each session will be 30 minutes and will be recorded. Okay, so let's jump into our art lessons for the week. This week we've got 2 projects per grade level, and this is the ones for kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade. So first one is rainbows in windows, one of my favorite projects. So there's lots of different ways that you can display these beautiful rainbows as a message of hope in your windows. I am going to be doing this project as well. There's lots of different ways you can do it. If you want to see some examples, you can go to the link that I've created for you. It's bit.ly/window rainbow. And if you type all that in, it'll bring you to the link. Project 2 is making a unique self-portrait. So we're gonna first listen to the amazing book called Be Who You Are by Todd Parr. And then you're gonna draw yourself in a portrait that shows how unique you are. This is an example that I found, but you don't have to make yours look like this. This was just something I found when I typed in unique self-portrait. But you can make your self-portrait look however you want. You don't have to have words if you don't want to. You can make it however you want it to be. So if you want to hear the book first, you're going to go to bit.ly/bewhoyouarebook. All one word, all lowercase. Grades 3, 4, and 5, project number 1 is Spread Hope and Joy. This is really fun. If you've got watercolors, or if you have markers that are washable and you can make this really pretty watercolor background first, that would be really nice. So you do that on your paper. And then once it's dry, you could use a Sharpie or even a pencil, whatever you have, and you could write really positive messages of hope, things that are kind, any kind of words. You could also decorate this in any other type of way. You could draw, if you're really good at drawing cartoons, you could make a cartoon. You can decorate this however you want. This particular person used their paper and they divided it up so they have 6 cards that they could cut out. After you make this, you can cut them out and you could leave them somewhere. You could tape them to a tree. You could put them on a telephone pole. You could stick them to like your own mailbox or someone else's mailbox. Anywhere that you could leave messages of hope. Another idea that I have seen recently is people actually going and get really like big river stones, they're called, or bigger rocks, and they've been painting the top of the rock and then writing a nice, happy, positive message similar to these. You could just write one word that you could write smile or love or happy or joy. Nice things for people to find. Project number 2 is to work on perspective drawing. So for this, you're going to go to the website artprojectsforkids.org, and you're going to find some drawing with a vanishing point. Now, I believe I did this a little bit with 4th grade before we left. We made an aquarium. So that's something, another lesson that you could find too if you'd like. But so yeah, you're going to follow these steps to make perspective. Now remember, perspective, there's 1-point perspective and 2-point perspective. The 4th graders were doing a building project with 2-point perspective before we left school. This is 1-point perspective. And if you remember, we talked about 1-point perspective. It's when there is 1 point in the background or 1 vanishing point. And everything that's in the front, everything that's close, is really big, and everything that's, the closer you get to that point, the smaller things get. And that's how you're going to make things look like they're far away, right? In the finished example we have here, those mountains are not really as big as they would be if they were in real life. And those trees, they start out really tall and then they get smaller the closer they get to that point, right? So that is perspective. So you could copy this drawing or you could come up with your own. And then for anyone that would like to, another project that I have here is May 5th was Cinco de Mayo, and that is one of my favorite holidays. I love doing this project. And this project is using a paper bag to create a poncho or a serape. So all you have to do is grab a clean paper grocery bag. You can use paint markers or crayons to decorate it, and you're going to cut a hole through the top of it. And if you want, you can also staple. So that's how you're going to be able to put it on, and then you can wear it. So it's kind of fun wearable art. So I hope you enjoy that. So anyways, I'd love for you to send me some of your artwork when it's all done. Again, my email is on the screen, or you can also take a picture of it and send it to my Instagram, Miss G Art. And then don't forget about our Zoom art meetings for next week. Check your email to get the link. If you can't find it, send me an email or send your teacher an email. All right, everyone, have a good rest of your week, and I will see you next week.